Welcome to the Backpack Family YouTube channel. I'm Jonathan.
And I'm Kelly.
And in today's video, as we drive from Florida to Alaska, we are bringing you the best of Georgia, which is going to include the streets of Savannah,
eating boiled peanuts,
tubing on a beautiful river.
Behind you!
I can't see anything.
And hiking on the Appalachian Trail.
Along with Bigfoot and so much more. All right, everybody, let's get started. Oh yeah, Willie's Weenie Wagon. Pretty excited about this one. All right, so what's interesting about a place like this is it is a totally local establishment. Now, we just drove up from Florida and we took I-95 pretty much like from the time we woke up this morning to here. And what was interesting about that, Cal, is like we didn't really see much because we were on the highway. So what I'm thinking about doing is to really give a sense of the road trip as we go to Alaska. Flipping on Google Map the no highways option so we can drive through small towns and really connect and see what it's all about. All good?
I like that idea.
Me too. I mean, what's the rush?
No rush.
No rush. But either way, we are here, Willie's Weenie Wagon, and it is a popular spot. This is awesome. So I'm gonna wake up the kids, we'll get in line and see what it's all about. Hello, how are you? Good. Willie's Weenie Wagon's our first time here. We're pretty excited.
Welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right, what can I get?
Where you know where to there, Cedar?
Can I have a kitty's dog?
Do you want a tea?
Yeah.
Is your tea homemade?
Yes, sir.
Want tea? All right, Granite, what do you think you might order?
Can I have a chili cheese dog?
Can I also order one chili dog all the way? And can I also order a pork chop sandwich, please?
All the way?
All the way.
Mustard and garlic.
That's perfect. All right, thank you. Kel, Forrest?
He'll have a kitty dog, but no mustard, no ketchup. Just plain. Can I get spicy cheese fries and then a cup of slop?
All right, food is served. Chili dogs, hot dogs, spicy fries, coleslaw. Now, Granite, your first American chili dog, how is it?
Very good. And you can definitely taste like, there's definitely like a lot of chili on top, cheese in the middle, and a hot dog on the bottom.
Spicy?
Not so much, but it's really good.
Oh yeah, man, that classic, I can smell the chili from here, that classic flavor. Now, Cedar, you got the kid dog?
Yeah.
Ketchup, mustard?
Yes, I'm just gonna add a little.
Add a little extra ketchup, nice, good girl. Oh, that's me. That's my pork chop.
Yeah, post one. Super finely chopped. It's really good.
Got it. All right, so this is the pork chop sandwich.
Oh yeah.
All the way. Wow. Oh, it's so windy. All right, you can tell it's kind of like a cheesesteak, but with pork, mustard, grilled onions. That's gonna be good. But I think I'm gonna have to start with that chili dog.
Yeah, chili dog's really good.
Good choice. Do you guys get the same toppings on yours? Or is it just chili or do you get chili?
All the way, as they say.
Onions.
I did not go all the way, so mine doesn't have cheese on it.
Mine has cheese and onions and chili.
Oh, delicious.
But really, this road trip to Alaska, it's all about not only doing activities in each state, but also finding these kind of eateries. And so it really gets me excited about what we're doing and taking on the connection to like local American food, places like this, locally owned, versus going to like say McDonald's or something like that, or fast food right off the highway. So seeking out these establishments are what we're going to feature the entire road trip. Yeah, Forrest, how's your hot dog, dude? Good. You got a plain dog?
And then you put ketchup on it.
Ketchup on it? Delish delum? Yeah, buddy. All right, well, we're gonna spend time enjoying our first real locals Willie's Weenie Wagon hot dogs. Cedar, you still need to eat a chili dog at some point in your life.
Yep.
Coming up. All right, everybody, we'll see you here after lunch as we head towards Savannah. All right, lucky us. We have been rewarded for taking off the highway route. We came across this vendor here selling peaches and boiled peanuts. Boiled peanuts is a very southern Georgia thing. Yeah, Cal?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm pretty excited. Who's coming with me?
Me.
Forrest is coming. Cedar, let's get some boiled peanuts. Let's go, girl. All right, this is great. I'm pretty excited. And again, these kind of spots are exactly why I wanted to take the off the highway approach. All right, hello, sir. How are you?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Good, good. We're excited. We've okay, that's not true. I've had boiled peanuts, but a long time ago. You've never had boiled peanuts. Is that right, Cedar?
Yeah.
And this guy is certainly not. So we definitely want to buy some boiled peanuts.
All right.
And maybe some peaches. Are these at Georgia peaches?
I got them from Philadelphia, Georgia.
Ah, excellent. Very good. So you can see big vat of peanuts. The propane, don't touch that, baby. It's going to be hot. Here, you want to see?
That's hot.
Oh, yes. And is that like a salty brine that they're in?
Oh, yeah.
Cool. Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Here, Cedar, why don't you go ahead and snag up one of those? Can we eat them now, or are they too hot?
No, you can eat them now.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to bust into that. Cedar got it started. Just give a squeeze and a pull. Squeeze and a pull. Here, Forrest.
Oh no.
You want to try one? No? All right, on me. Oh, yeah. Salty, delicious. What a brine. And that's just water and salt?
Water and salt.
Oh, man, it's good.
Nothing
Really
but
good.
Water and salt.
Yeah, yeah, very good. And of course, we'll take a bin of peaches now. Do you sell smaller quantities, or are we buying the whole basket?
The $10 basket.
$10 a basket? Which ones would you pick if you were us?
These here ready to eat.
Those are ready to eat?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take that basket.
Okay.
So we got the peaches, $10 for the basket. How much are the peanuts?
$6.
$6, so 16 total dollars for some really good, authentic Georgia snacks. Thank you, sir.
And I had my first
Yeah, Cedar had her first boiled peanut. How was it, girl?
good.
Yeah, it's good. Salty. The brine is really nice. Yeah, he had a whole like boiled kettle going.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's amazing.
Pretty good, Cal.
Yeah, delicious. Warm and salty. It's really good.
And that guy said that basket he gave us was the really ripe peaches. All right, thank you so much. The vegan cookie. Oh, they're still warm. Nice. Thank you, ma'am. And the elevator?
First left down.
Okay, great. All right, so just checked in. Got cookies, even at a vegan cookie for Kelly. One vegan cookie. And here, Cedar, grab yourself a cookie. Got it. Went before, yeah, back in the USA, buddy. Get it? All right, well, let's go check out the room. Oi. All right, everybody. Oh, look at that. Welcome, Jonathan. And family. All right, so Granite, boiled peanut time.
Okay. Oh.
Oh, here, I'll trade you.
Okay.
So you take those
Yep.
and eat them.
Ooh. That's actually really good.
Yeah, salty.
Salty and mushy.
That's from the boiling process, but they're soaking that huge brine.
Yeah, it tastes good.
Yeah, I like them a lot. So boiled peanuts, a hit for Georgia.
Yes.
All right, so we made it obviously to our hotel room. We've settled. We're gonna head out and check out the old historic district. All right, Cedar, so how is your first ever Georgia peach?
It's really juicy and I love it.
Yeah, they're very sweet, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like them a lot. So you've had your first boiled peanuts in Georgia and your first Georgia peach.
Yeah.
It's wonderful, can't be beat. All right, well, we are heading down to the cathedral now. Gonna take a little walk through the historic district. All right, as I said, I think we just lost Kelly and the kids, but here they come. And Savannah, quite beautiful. I had no idea. Huge trees and monuments. Kel, there's all these squares all along the way.
Oh, like little green areas?
Yes, and there's some really big ones up ahead as far as I can tell from the map. Yeah, big squirrels. Forrest. Oh my goodness, bye squirrel. Oh, he's eating a peanut. Is that fun to see, Forrest? So not a pirate?
Not a pirate.
Oh man.
It's a soldier.
A soldier from 1733?
General James Edward.
General James Edwards. Nice church.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Pretty beautiful. I think I think it actually go inside a bit. It just doesn't look open right now. But that is awesome. How you guys doing, Forrest? What's going on, Forrest? What's happening? Forrest? Oh my goodness. Forrest, is Mr. Wobbly Legs back?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, if you're new to our channel, Mr. Wobbly Legs has a tendency to show up from time to time. So here he is in good old Georgia. But either way, we've made it. This is the fountain that I wanted to see. And man, is it beautiful. Totally worth the walk. Big, huge square. This is definitely the biggest one.
Okay, Cedar, check it out.
Yes.
We found the candy shop.
Yeah.
Yay! Let's go check out some Savannah candy. Old school candy shop with homemade ice cream. Okay, so something that Georgia's really known for is the pecans.
The what?
The pecans.
What are those?
Those like the nuts that were in that sample right at the beginning of the store.
Oh yeah.
Which is pretty cool. So fun fact, when I was in college, I worked at a candy shop like this, and my job was to make
Those apple things?
all the candied apples, carameled apples, dessert apples, plus turtles and
What are turtles?
turtles. Oh, come here, I'll show you. It's a big blob of caramel, and you drop it on a tray of nuts. So let me show you right here.
Oh wow.
So it's to make those. How are we ever gonna choose, Cedar?
This is so hard.
This is so hard.
Okay, guys, so we got our pizza. Ooh, that's
Huge.
really good, yeah. Okay, first bite. Ooh. That is really saucy. And not so heavy on the cheese, but you can definitely taste it. It's definitely like stringy cheese, and yeah, just very saucy and really, really good flavors.
But yeah, all right, let me jump in there. So this, of course, is from the Central Market. Thanks, Granite. The pizza comes from, what is it, Granite? Vinny Van Gogo?
Yeah.
Yeah, $5 a slice, and these things are huge. Gonna do the typical New Yorker pizza. Look at that thing, humongous. Good crust, great pizza. Yeah, really good. You can taste that thin crust, crunchy, sauce is nice, cheese ratio is okay.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah, a bit light in some of the spots, but the pepperoni is nice. So for $5 though, huge slice, that's pretty good. All right, guys, we are going to wrap up. We got to connect back with Kelly and Cedar. They are in the treats store looking for some little sweet morsels. But either way, we are going to head back to the hotel here in just a minute. Good morning, everyone, from Savannah, Georgia. Now, it is a rainy morning, but we are going to head 5 hours north of here to, I believe, Helen, Georgia, where we're going to go river tubing. So hopefully it's a little bit better weather up there.
Yes. But before we do that, we're gonna eat some delicious
Look at that.
southern cheesy grits.
Authentic cheese grits. Granite's got some biscuits and gravy down there. Same with Cedar. Good breakfast, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, this will work. So we are going to indulge in the southern comforts. I did see some peaches up there, so we can grab some of that. But either way, we've got a 5-hour road trip in front of us, so we are going to enjoy and then hit the road. You guys waking up? All right, so we are gonna do a spontaneous stop. We just passed this place, but I figured it would totally be worth swinging around and having the kids check out their first American car show. So I have no idea like if this is free or what this is, but there's a ton of classic cars up there and we're gonna go check it out. So I'm gonna find some parking, we're gonna head in. So we are at the Madison County Fair lower gate entrance. Now you guys have never been to a car show. Basically, it's going to be filled with all these really sweet classic cars and maybe like new cars that are tricked out. That's awesome. We got the live band over there. Yeah, this is classic Americana style. So you've got bounce house. Now all the classic cars are up there. Snow cones, concessions. I think we're going to make this into a lunch stop. It's almost 1 o'clock anyway, so we still have about another hour till we get to tubing. So we're gonna not spend a ton of time here, but enough to check it out. Can I please order 2 cheeseburgers, 2 hot dogs, and 3 bottles of water?
3 bottles of water. 3 bottles?
Yes, sir. So grilled hot dogs, grilled hamburger, totally America right here. All good, Cedar?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't beat it. We're gonna go check out those cars after this quick bite here at lunch. Really nice treat. Well, you know, our timing is what it is. It looks like the car show just ended as we walked up, but you can still see quite a few classic vehicles. Well, short and sweet, but listen guys, these car shows, driving through these small towns as we are, staying off the highways, we're gonna stumble across this stuff all the time. So
I hope so.
At least I hope so. Because when you see a car show with all the classic cars, I mean, sometimes these things will fill this entire field of just classic cars.
Even when we pulled up, it was full.
Yeah.
It just must have shut down just now.
All right, so again, we're gonna wrap up here and we'll continue on our way to Helen, Georgia. Good afternoon from Helen, Georgia. We made it after quite a few hours in the car, but we've made it to Cool River Tubing, and you can see on a Saturday afternoon at 3 o'clock, this place is pretty slammed. But Granite, you looking forward to it?
Yes.
There's a 1 hour option or a 2 hour option. Do you have a preference? I was thinking 1, but now that we're here and all that, 2 hour float might be pretty good. All right, so
That 1 hour.
what's that?
She just called that 1 hour.
Oh, 1 hour. Okay, so they probably got different lines, but basically you can see, oh, there's one of the branded buses. So essentially what it is you pay over here where we're going now, and then we got to come back in line, get in that queue to ride the river. So for this kind of line, Kel, do you think 2 hours or the 1? Kids voted for 2.
I think 2.
2? All right, I'm with you.
Because once we get out there, we're going to have so much
Oh, of
fun.
course,
and
of
we're not
course.
going to want to get off the river. And
Yeah, and now you're gonna see that all these people have these sticks, these like Ninja Turtle sticks. There's the tube. All these Ninja Turtle sticks. The guy said that we were talking to when we were parking that the river's pretty low in some spots, and you're gonna want those sticks to help kind of jab you along. So we'll probably grab some sticks too. All right, well, I'm gonna go figure out where to pay, give you the total price, and see what this line's all about. All right, tickets acquired, sticks acquired. Basically, it was about $18 a person, and then these sticks were $5 each. So we did sign up for the 2 hour ride, but now we've got the big, huge queue that we're working our way towards the end of. So I'll do a time check when we get into line, and we're right about there. And then we'll see how long this thing takes. Now, I imagine it goes pretty fast. It's just, you gotta wait on those buses. Okay, guys. Time check, it is 3:30 on the dot. So we will see how long it takes for us to get to the river. It's 3:30 now. So while we're waiting, I just wanted to sneak down, take a peek at the river. You get an idea, this is like super packed with people all the way down. So the pinks continue on and the greens dump out here. So the pinks are a different tubing company. But yeah, this is gonna be a big old traffic jam all the way down. I'm actually pretty excited to get into the water. I was just gonna scope it out to see if Granite and Cedar needed life jackets, and it doesn't really look like a fast moving river. So Forest for sure will get one. All right, so you can see this system of like some dudes chucking the rafts up over the edge to this guy. They're hooking them on conveyor belt style up the river.
yep,
Pretty cool.
that's going to be cool. I think
Yeah.
they're loading them on the trucks.
It's been, as a time check, it's been 23 minutes, and we're definitely like, I mean, the building's right here. So I have a hunch we wrap around this queue, and then we get onto the bus.
It looks like there's 2 buses over there.
Yeah.
One's probably the 30-minute or the 1
1 hour, and we're the 2 hour. Cool. All right,
Yes.
so we'll see you, I mean, 15 more minutes maybe. All right, game on. That was 45 minutes. It's now 4:17, and they are loading us on the bus. Now, how long is the bus ride gonna be? I'd say 20 minutes.
Yeah, I bet that.
Yeah. Bus looks good, but man, this is certainly a tubing gone big business. It's like really like efficient, I think.
Yep, they got it nailed down.
Yeah, thousands of people down this river, so I can't wait to kind of get out there and see the cluster of colors and the experience of what it's going to be.
Yeah.
But either way, it looks like this might be our bus. Okay, all right, we're buckled. Cedar, why don't you hop in? Yeah. Here we go, buddy. Oh, they got a nice pad down. Woo! It's cold. Okay.
Alright, Forrest, you and I can go the other side.
Hoo-ah.
Alright, turn around.
I'll grab him quick. Phew. You got it, Granite. Hop in there. Cool.
We did it.
As the river flows, buddy. Okay, Cedar, I think you're our guide. Cedar's got that stick. Yeah, I can feel that my butt's hitting these rocks, so it's not deep at all. It might be a combination of in and out of the tube and walking.
Yeah, there's a big rock back here, so push over that one.
All right. Granted, all good in the back? Woo. All right, man. We're rocking and rolling, spinning around. Woo. All right, our first big obstacle is the old bridge here. Oh, Lord.
Behind you.
I can't see anything. I'm okay. Woo! Man, you're really riding those rapids, huh? Hold on. Got it. Holy cow. Hey, what'd you guys think of tubing? Yeah, highlight of the trip so far. That was a good time. You like it now?
Yeah.
Good. I mean, we had to cut everyone loose a couple of times, but we made it. So, highly recommended the tubing. All right, everybody, dinner time. Yeah, got the old school key and lock for the hotel. So we are staying at the Alpine, what is it? Alpine Village Inn for just the one night, but we need to get some dinner. Everyone's pretty like sun beat from that tubing experience. Now to the right is a bunch of restaurants like this one that looked really popular, Big Daddy, but the line was crazy long. So I think we're gonna go left and just pick a spot that looks good. Let's go left, is what I'm thinking, because that Big Daddy was huge, like way packed.
So,
All right, so we'll go this way. Yeah, Forrest?
so you want us to walk it to have dinner?
Yeah, is that okay with you?
Yeah.
What are you hungry for?
I'm hungry for a hot dog.
A hot dog? Okay, but we can find something like that. What about you guys?
Anything, I guess.
Pretty open?
Yeah.
You too?
Yeah.
Cedar, like your Indonesia shirt.
Yeah.
So where we used to live, we were in Indonesia for 4 years, overseas for a total of 9, India and Dubai. But yeah, but good to be back. So we'll find a dinner spot and see what we can get into. Thank you so much.
You guys.
German bratwurst, awesome, really delicious with that stone ground mustard. All right, Kelly is just telling us this traumatic tubing story. We should probably set the whole thing up. We were all tethered together until a certain situation.
We're all tethered together, and then we got separated by a rock, or I got stuck on a rock.
So I cut the cord. I made the decision to save the rest of our family. Unfortunately, Kelly and Forrest were sacrificed. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, but the rest of us lived.
So while we were separated and we were on our own journey, Forrest and I, we got stuck on a big rock, on a big sweeper in the river, and we couldn't get off it. And this group of girls and these ladies that were tubing, they came over and they tried to help us. And they're like, I'm trying to reach your tube, but I can't. And then Forrest stuck his little hand out and said, here's my hand, take my hand. And it was so funny that they were laughing so hard that they couldn't actually help us. Everything was so useless. Here's my hand, take it.
Just reach me. Oh my
But
goodness.
we actually survived.
Yeah, yes. I figured like the way we were stuck on those rocks, if we didn't like unclip, we would should have been there forever. Oh, almost on the board. Forrest, gonna play some pool?
Yes.
All right. That's not a hotel in it.
Oh, it's nice. Yes.
Yeah, it's got the bonfire going.
Fire going. Smells amazing.
Yeah,
Great
so bonfire, cornhole.
Look how cute this
And the
little
pool.
village is.
Yeah.
Alpine Village.
Yeah, it'll work. And it's just pushing past 9 o'clock, so it's really almost bedtime for us. I'm getting pretty tired. We got a big day tomorrow. We're heading out to the Appalachian Trail. Good morning from Dahlonega. So we have left Helen this morning. It's about 8:30 a.m. and we are at, of all places, good old Walmart. And why, granted, are we at Walmart?
I need shoes for the Appalachian Trail.
Yes, we are going to hike up to the Appalachian Trail southern terminus, Springer Mountain. And again, I may have referenced, but Kelly and I actually hiked the Appalachian Trail in 2006, the whole thing, Georgia to Maine. So more on that here in a little bit. But yeah, this guy's wearing his sliders. And we figured we got to get him some shoes. And so here we are at the Dahlonega Walmart to get you some shoes.
Yes.
Let's get it done. Kelly and Cedar and Forrest are already in grabbing snacks for the trail, so I assume they'll get stuff like maybe some beef jerky or some trail mix, just all that, yeah, nuts, some water, all that kind of stuff. So either way, look at that Dahlonega. All right, let's go find the shoes, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Forest. Daddy,
Mm-hmm.
can you hold this? You'll see a sign. It'll be marked.
So this trail's this is a blue blaze to the shelter.
I don't see any blazes, right?
No, I don't see any blazes yet. So we're just discussing the white blaze system here on the Appalachian Trail. So the whole trail goes from the state of Georgia up to the state of Maine, approximately 2,100 miles. And Kelly and I through hiked the whole thing. We did it in 2006. We'll talk more about that as we get to the Springer Mountain Shelter. But the trail system is marked with these little white blazes all along the trail. In fact, that's what my tattoo is. I'll show that off a little later too, about the story of my tattoo and meeting Kelly and hiking on the trail. But we are about what, Kelly? Maybe just less than a mile for the shelter?
Just less than a mile.
So Springer Mountain is where the Appalachian Trail starts. And there's the southern terminus plaque that back in 2006, both Kelly and I walked past, although at that point we were not together. We met along the way up in the New York, New England area. So, all right, either way, got some hiking to do. Could not have asked for a better day with the weather. It's about 10:30 in the morning and it's not even 80 degrees yet, so this is perfect.
Look at him. You're really your dad.
How you doing there, mister? Good hike? Oh yeah.
He's in the zone.
In the zone.
In the zone.
Yeah. We're here, buddy. This is it. Look, Grant.
Oh.
Woohoo!
Look!
Kelly, welcome back to the southern terminus of the Appalachian Trail.
And Dad, look!
All those years later, 2006.
Come!
Really nice, isn't it?
I'm emotional.
It's an emotional time. Yeah, Kelly and I met hiking the Appalachian Trail. Started in 2006.
Long time ago.
Almost 20 years ago. Wow, what a ride, huh? And now look at all this. You guys look cool, like hikers.
I know.
Yeah, that's the white blaze, the Appalachian Trail white blaze. All right, so this is the plaque. Yeah, everyone who starts here in 2006 anyway came up and kissed it. It's true. Wait, did you kiss it?
I think so.
Yeah, we must have kissed it. Everyone kisses it. And then you get, so 6 months later from this spot all the way up to Maine. And that's my tattoo. So basically, to explain that real quick, thanks, Cal. So this is the Appalachian Trail white blaze. This is the oak tree that Kelly and I met under for the first time. Kelly's trail name was Fiddlehead, so I got these fiddlehead ferns in honor of her. And this is A-Ball Lake in Mount Katahdin, where we ended the trail. So it's just sort of a hodgepodge of different Appalachian Trail memories put into one. And I got this tattoo in Alaska. So it was yeah, it was a good time right before we left, actually. All right, kids, we made it.
Daddy,
Yeah, bud.
it's a good life up here.
It is a good life up here, isn't it?
And I can see our house far, far away down.
So far. Yeah, beautiful. I'm really glad the view's here. Way, way, way there. So we're going to hang here for a minute, and then we will head up to the Springer Mountain Shelter, which is where I spent my first night on the trail. Kelly, did you spend the night at the shelter?
No.
What'd you do?
We camped past the shelter and maybe went a few more miles past the shelter.
Okay, and then just camped?
Yeah, just because there is an actual campsite. No shelter though.
Okay.
That's the first time I ever tried my tent.
So you bought your tent, the first time you ever set up was actually on the Appalachian Trail hike.
Yes, and people were like, "Oh, you're crazy! Like, why didn't you test out your gear?"
You're never gonna make it.
And I was like, "I have 180 days to test out my gear."
Yeah.
And I was in an apartment in downtown Chicago in the winter, and it was too cold to go put my tent outside in the parking lot of the apartment building. So I decided to wait till I got to the trail.
I totally.
I actually put it up wrong, and it was all wonky.
Yeah. So Kelly and I both hiked the approach trail, which starts at Amicalola Falls, which is 8 miles down this trail. It's a hard 8 miles up to this point.
Oh, yeah,
so
tough.
the night before the Appalachian Trail started for me, I was in what was the town? Dahlonega. I was in Dahlonega. At a hiker hostel, and there was this guy that was there, a bunch of us. I mean, everyone starts around the same time. So there's probably like 15 people at that hiker hostel. Either way, this guy was debating if he was going to hike the approach trail or not, this 8 miles uphill. And I was like, oh, you got to do it. Like, why would you come all this way to not hike that 8 miles? So this guy and I took off and hiked, and he had the absolute worst 8 miles of his life. His pack weighed way too much. He lost his water bottle cap and all this kind of crazy stuff. And so I didn't stick with him very long. I mean, I pretty much was like, okay, I'm out of here, because I was a lot faster. I heard later in life, though, that another couple that we met bumped into that guy, and he quit like the next day, and he blamed me.
Oh,
I met this kid, and he made me do that. Oh, bro, shot, I'm quitting it. Anyway, so
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
So my funny story with the approach trail is my mom she drove me to the trail, and we stayed the night, probably, I don't know where, a little town near here. And then she dropped me and a couple people I was working with at REI off of the trailhead. And she's like, why would you hike 8.8 miles just to hike, wait, how long's the trail? 2,100 miles. Like, why would you add more mileage to it? And I said, well, you just have to do it.
Yeah.
You have to do it.
It's a hiker thing.
It's a hiker thing.
Cool. Well, I do want to point out this other plaque here. I do remember this one. This is sort of the idea of the Appalachian Trail right here. Kelly's going to get the kids snacks. Okay. So this is the Appalachian National Scenic Trail, Springer Mountain, Southern Terminus. But so Florida, we started in Key West, and you can actually see a lot of the states we're going to drive through on this road trip to Alaska. So Florida, Georgia, we're here now. We'll be in Tennessee, Kentucky, and then we branch more west. But this is the Appalachian Trail here up to Maine, Mount Katahdin. So this is the trail that lasts 2,175 approximate miles.
What I love about this trail is you can hike it, the whole thing. Or you can just hike it in chunks.
Yeah, section hiking.
Which is totally fine. Or you can just go out for a weekend and hike on it. Like, whatever you have time for, it's here for you. And I love that.
Yeah, I met a guy, so when I was hiking, I did the whole thing in one shot, so did Kelly, but when I was hiking, I met a guy who had hiked a quarter of the trail when he was 67, the other quarter 68, the third quarter 69, and the last quarter 70, and then when I met him, he was doing a whole half. So you can, there's no wrong way to hike the trail. They always say hike your own hike. You know, there's some people who are total purists who won't step off the white blaze, and there's other people who kind of meander around, and either way, whatever, you're all going from Georgia to Maine. Very cool.
Yeah, whatever you need to do out in nature is what you need to do, is get out there if you can.
So the kids are having some snacks. Should we go to the shelter next?
Sure.
All right, cool. We'll have a couple of snacks here, and then we'll head over for a proper picnic at the shelter. Granite, what are you having for your snack?
A
that's it bar and some sausage sticks.
Okay, we have the,
yeah.
that's it, bar, sausage steak. We call Forrest. You want a little snack, bud?
I want my dinosaur cookie.
Oh, your little
Oh,
animal
my
crackers?
Animal crackers, I got those.
Okay, so we'll set up and then head to the trail shelter in just a minute.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
In the car, when we get back, can we go to iPad?
iPads. After all this nature, are you crazy? Cal, I'm going to take a little peek at the privy.
Bye, Daddy.
All right, see you in a minute. So we decided not to go all the way down to the shelter. It was a little further than I thought. I think at least Forrest anyway is getting a little bit of his Mr. Wobbly legs, and I don't really want to carry him out here. So I will show you instead what the privies look like. And they're usually pretty cool, as odd as that sounds. All right, so you basically have this open air up the stairs, and that is how you go to the bathroom at these shelters on the Appalachian Trail. Now, I've seen them where the toilet actually faces open air, and that's always a little bit more fun than these enclosed ones. But either way, a look at the Appalachian Trail privy. Oh, there's a little stinky over here. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna go catch Kelly and the kids. Okay, so the bathroom. Yeah, it was okay. I was hoping it was gonna have like that open view.
Yeah.
But it's behind a wall, so it was just like a stinky little spot.
Okay.
But it's still kind
I
of
like
cool.
the open wall ones.
Yeah, me too. Because then you can like go to the bathroom and have a view.
Just has a toilet. Like there's
No
there's
back
no
wall.
walls at all.
Oh man.
That's pretty nice.
So I was just thinking about, oh, here's the Appalachian Trail white blaze again. So you follow these paint marks all the way to Maine. You don't even have to carry a map on the Appalachian Trail.
In fact, I don't think you did.
I did not.
I carried all the maps. I love the maps. I'd stare at them and look at them, but in reality, nah, you don't need them.
Nah, just follow the blazes. So the first night on the Appalachian Trail, so after I did my photo over where we just were,
Yeah.
I spent the night at that shelter that's back a little further. And a whole bunch of people were there. Probably like 30 people were starting the trail the same day I did. Because there's a window in time when you start the Appalachian Trail before, in order to get to Maine before Mount Katahdin closes. So the bulk of people, like kind of like a curve, start in a certain window of time, usually in late March. So anyway, this guy that I met up here hiked in 3 bottles of wine, glass bottles, up the approach trail, 8 miles. Yeah. So his trail name became Wino. So typically a trail name, if you don't know, is like a nickname you get along the trail, and either you name yourself something or people will name you something,
Or you earn it.
yeah. You know, like Oyster is a guy that I met who ate cans of oysters for his main food, and then this is kind of gross, but he actually threw up a whole bunch of oysters, and so his trail name quickly became Oyster.
Oh, gross.
I was Rush Hour.
I was Fiddlehead.
Yeah. All right, so another cool
Fun fact.
Yes, for the Backpack family, is that this is Granite and Cedar's second time on the Appalachian Trail, Forrest's first time on the Appalachian Trail. So, Kel, when did they, that was,
2016.
yeah, 10-year anniversary.
10-year anniversary. Granite and Cedar were really young, so my mom came out with us, and she stayed with the kids while we got to hike for a weekend.
That was in Virginia, I do believe. Or, gosh, the name of the town, it's just on the tip of my tongue. But we stayed at the Bearsden Hostel, which is a famous hiker hostel, and did a little hike. Was that 2 nights, Kel?
Yeah, I think we were 2 nights out, 3 days of hiking.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So, yeah, the kids are becoming quite the seasoned Appalachian Trail hikers. And Forrest, he's holding his own, despite Mr. Wobbly Legs showing up every now and again.
Yeah, he's getting to be that age.
Yes. So, you know, our kids have hiked in Nepal twice.
Yep.
Pakistan.
Yep.
So we've got some pretty good treks with them, even at younger ages.
Sumatra.
Yeah, in Indonesia.
Jungle trek.
The old jungle trek. And so we'll see. I mean, we definitely the idea of like getting the kids out in nature, letting them do hikes like this. It's definitely on the horizon. So we got about half a mile and we'll be back to the car. We've made it to the Amicalola State Park. No, the Amicalola Falls, right? Falls.
Amicalola Falls
State Park.
Yeah,
Visitor Center. So this is the approach trail, the start of the approach trail. Both Kelly and I did that when we hiked in 2006, just different days. But we want to go up and see, there's a famous arch where she took her picture, I took my picture, and it'd be kind of fun to get a new one. But the only problem is this right here. Granite,
Yes.
you okay holding down the fort, dude?
Yes.
Do you need to sit in the driver's seat?
No, it's okay.
You all right? Okay. All right. You're going to hold down the
It'll be
fort?
hard to get back.
Yeah, good point. Okay. All right, so the kids are going to hang in the car. We're leaving the air conditioner on and the car running, so this is going to be a fast trip. I think we're allowed to do that in America. I don't remember all the rules anymore. All right, Cal, we're back.
We're back.
Callie, how many years ago? So 2006. And
18 years.
18 years ago, we were standing right here to hike the trail. Pass through the archway. Now, this all looks like, at least the building behind us is renovated, so I'm not sure if this is the actual path that we walked, but that is the arch. So either they moved it or they've just totally beautified this whole area.
It looks so nice.
Really nice. So this is it. Okay, so this is like, okay, so there's the split. You got the double blue blaze representing some choices, but this would be the start of the approach trail. This is the 8.5 miles that we hiked to get up to where we just were. That goes way up, and it's a brutal hike, at least for people who aren't like with their trail legs yet. Let's run up there and check out those signs and head back to the car. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
I don't want to leave the kids too long,
No.
but man, what memories.
It's so special.
I just remember this trail being super hard. I hiked with that guy who had a disastrous trip, but I don't know, it just kicked off the entire 6 months where, again, I mentioned Kelly and I actually met both through hiking the trail, and who knew that all these years later we'd have our life that we've lived. So it's been pretty great. So we are at a famous Appalachian Trail spot behind me. Now this is Neels Gap. The Appalachian Trail comes right down here. You cross the road and then you come to this beautiful building right here. This is the Neels Gap Outfitter, Cal.
Yes, and this building's historic, so I don't know how old it is or what the history is of it, but
certainly a long time.
Cool, yeah.
So there's a few unique Appalachian Trail components to this building. Number one is the Appalachian Trail goes right through the building.
Yes.
And you can see the white blaze on this post here. There's one over here, and you basically walk right through it. Now there is, here's the white blaze. There is some interesting components here. They say, so this is the first road crossing. When you start back at Springer Mountain where we were kids, it takes about 3 days to get here. And they say about a quarter, 25% of potential through hikers quit here. So everyone's planning a 6-month backpacking trip.
You got all
and
your
after
gear.
3 days, people are like, I'm out.
I'm not doing it anymore.
So if you think about 3,000 potential through hikers each year, 25% drop out. How many is that, Granite?
That's like 7.5.
Yeah, like 750?
Yeah, 750.
Stop here. So now I actually stayed the night at this hostel. The hostel's kind of like right here, and the gear shop's right there. We'll go check that out in a minute. But you chose not to.
I chose
and why
not
is
to.
that?
Because I knew the statistics of quitting, and I was up on Blood Mountain and I ruined my feet wearing liners, wool socks, and my boots. Hiking up Blood Mountain was crazy steep, and then I ended up wearing all the skin off of the back of both
Big
my
blisters.
big blisters off the back of my heels.
Yeah, no
so
way.
I got here and the guy's like, there's no way. He checked out my feet, and he's like, your feet are torn up, you need to stay the night, or a couple nights. You can't hike like that. And I was like, no way. If I stay here and everyone quits here, then I'm gonna end up quitting. So I taped my feet up and I put my Crocs on and I hiked out.
And so by hiking out, and so I ended up, I think I stayed at least, I did stay the one night in the hostel and then hiked on because I just, I just like places like this. So the trail, and you guys want to head into the store? Check out the gear shop? Cool. So, oh yes, all the boots. These are all the failed hikers, right? Everyone who quits throws their boots right up there. Or at least at some point they did. Yeah, of course.
Get it back down.
They aren't. They're up there for, oh my gosh, all up this tree. So I don't know if you can see it on the GoPro or not, but it's filled with boots.
A bunch of people quit.
Yeah, this is what they say 25% of through hikers quit in this spot.
Be anywhere from like, I don't know, almost 800 people quitting.
Every year. But you know, when I came through here in 2006, I saw people, so people spend thousands of dollars on gear.
Yeah.
And I saw people come here with all their new gear and essentially throw it all away or give it out in like free hiker piles of stuff and buy all new gear. Because everything they bought before they got here was like way wrong. Way too heavy packs, huge mountaineering boots, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and you don't know what you need until you get on the trail. And so it's so hard to know ahead of time. And when you're like shaking down your gear, by the time you get here 30 miles in or whatever, you start to get rid of stuff. You start to realize, this was crazy. Why am I carrying a Frisbee? I'm never gonna play Frisbee on
Why did I bring speakers? I knew a guy that hiked with computer speakers to hook up to his CD player to play music at night. Very cool.
I watched a guy here get rid of his solar toaster.
A solar toaster.
Solar
Could you
toaster.
imagine?
Carrying a toaster on your back. And I also knew a guy, his trail name was Leather Pants, I believe, because he was hiking in leather pants. And
Leather pants.
Yep, sounded cool at the time, but
Good
he got
stick,
here,
but no thanks.
he ended up quitting here, so.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's just all these crazy things. All right, so this is the trail. This is the part where if you are going to follow all the white blazes, you pass through the corridor here. So I am officially on Appalachian Trail, walking right through that building, and the trail continues on. And I totally remember doing all of this before. But let's head into the gear shop, guys.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
I want to buy a hot dog if they have them. That's what I did when we came here in 2006. I bought a bunch of hot dogs, is my memory.
That when it sticks in your mind because you're so hungry.
Oh, so hungry. Yeah,
I bought a burrito.
Bought a burrito.
Frozen burrito, and once you put it in the microwave. with the
Microwave
wrapper.
burrito.
Yeah,
You
oh,
give
yeah.
top quality.
Microwave burrito, and I enjoyed that thing so much.
Yeah, yeah. All right, well, let's head in and see if it's at all like we remember it. We got a couple of things going on before we go in. These are hiker boxes. Here's the scale where you can weigh your pack. So in these boxes are gear that people, like I said earlier, they come here with basically brand new gear. 3 days later, they dump so much of it. They're just like, it's too heavy, I don't want it. And so you'll find stuff in here. This is like free stuff that people just get rid of because they don't want it. Like here's a whole, some kind of tent or rain cover or God, who knows what. So you've got all this stuff in here. Let's, yeah, pull the box up of that one. Okay, now this is hiker food. So this is like somebody was hiking with a box of someone was hiking with a box of pancake mix, Cal.
Hey, not bad.
That's actually not a bad idea. Kind of like it. Okay, organic tahini. Like someone was, like I would say that was a miss. I can see why this is in here. If it were hummus, maybe, but like a big thing of tahini, I don't think so. Cup of noodles, some lentils. All right, let's see what's in that one, Cedar.
Hiker food.
Oh, okay. This is just like random, like a dog harness, I guess. Some paracord.
Yeah.
So you get the idea. People will drop, but during hiker season, now that would be the big bulk in here's March. So that's when all like the really good gear will be in here. Awesome bells. So what is this stuff? This is like, oh, it's all just clearance. Okay, I thought this was a hiker box table where this is just free stuff, but this is actually stuff for sale. Oh yeah, okay, this totally looks the same. Exactly how I remember it. Just this old building with all this awesome, awesome gear. And you can see where people would spend a fortune in here, especially if they wanted to re-outfit all of their Appalachian Trail gear.
It's a sleeping bag for my water bottle.
Hey, nice. Keep your coffee warm.
Yeah.
I love it.
This is for my bottle.
Oh, Bill Bryson's book, classic read.
Daddy.
This is a book I read before I hiked and was like, okay, if this guy can do it, I can do it.
Yeah, no doubt. What'd you find for us? Oh, USA life jacket. Nice call. Man, everywhere you look in here, there's awesome merch. I mean, it'd be sweet to pick up an Appalachian Trail shirt or hat. But yeah, this is the gear shop.
I think I need a hat
You need a hat?
or a shirt.
Okay. All right, we'll look around and find a good one. All right, what'd you find there, Cal?
Oh, I found a
Hiker. Good, good.
hiker trash.
Hiker trash. Yes, it's very, very fitting. Yes, hiker trash.
I think I need to get this hat. And the old burrito, frozen burrito.
The freezer. Yes. Okay. It looks the exact same as it did in 2006. So here's where you buy All your frozen good. Corn dogs. There's your burrito right there, Cal. They're probably from 2006 still sitting. Man, it looks the exact same, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Breakfast burritos. Oh,
The old
man.
freezer. Now over here, they don't have the hot dogs anymore, but they replaced it with popcorn and coffee, so you can't beat that.
No, not at all.
Nice. Hello.
Hey there.
I was talking with that guy, Cal. He said, yeah, even this season, people came and just dropped thousands of dollars in here. Like, I wanted to switch it all 3 days in.
Yeah, because you don't know till you get on the trail. You just
You don't know until you're
what your
there. You
body
can't-
can handle,
Right.
and what your body, what's important to you, I guess, what you value.
So back here is the actual gear shop. I'll just take a quick pan, but this is again where you will see all types of good gear being sold. It's beautiful. What a shop, huh? So bringing back a lot of memories from the Appalachian Trail. All right, so Granny, tell me about this hiker food connection you've got.
So, when I went to go camp last summer, I got some of these foods to eat, right? And I remember some of them. Like, I remember the lasagna meat sauce. I had some beef stroganoff noodles. And yeah, so,
And where were you hiking?
in Alaska.
Yeah.
I forget what trail it's called.
Up in
The-
Hatcher Pass is where you were.
Yeah. Yeah.
So very cool. So again, already forming those connections. Now behind Granite, over here I'll switch you out, Cal. This is your typical hiker food. So all the classics are here from even back in the day. Pop-Tarts, these instant ramen. I mean, I must have eaten 100 of these type of dishes. These like add water and you cook it up in your little pot. And here's the stoves back here. So, you know, you carry your little Appalachian Trail stove, stuff like that. Mine was actually a denatured alcohol one, but all this stuff. And then you've got like glammy hiker food here, like the freeze-dried stuff. But yeah, this is what you eat if you're going to hike the Appalachian Trail. A lot
yeah.
of instant potatoes.
I ate a lot of instant potatoes. I also ate a king-size Snicker every single day.
Snickers, the classic treat.
Daddy.
I couldn't eat
jelly.
Snickers for about 4 years after that.
What about you, mister?
I don't even know if I could.
have a baby snake,
Oh, a baby snake. You switched it out, huh? This one looks like a friendly snake. Good
but
call.
he's actually poisonous.
Poisonous. Instant grits, yum yum. Mac and cheese, oh my goodness, tuna. And I was just gonna say, yeah, so we ate these. Where's the Spam? And it didn't take long to find it. So this, oh yeah, ding dongs, ho hos, Ritz crackers. That's a thru hiker paradise right there. All right, here we are. Now you guys are eating authentic hiker food. How's it taste?
Look,
Microwave burritos, sausage, and Cheetos.
But you forgot
Oh yeah,
the Snickers.
yeah. We better bust that Snickers out.
You can go
Let me,
tears it.
yeah, no kidding. Let me just open up this old tripod here. I got a new tripod that I'm
there's like
playing
a-
with. Should we do it with the view, Cal?
Yeah, there's a hopper and Igor's.
Oh yeah, flying way out there.
All right.
The old Snickers bar. So here's to through hiking the Appalachian Trail. To
Coming
that
back to the
class of
trail.
2006, and
Yep.
what that kicked off. What an adventure.
Yeah.
Cheers. Dinner time after hiking, and this is Big D's Barbecue attached to a gas station. But check it out, pigs, you got bulls, you got pigs in hammocks. My kind of place. Yeah, this barbecue joint gets better and better. So we were able to grab it, and that'll go us outside seating. You guys, how's it looking?
Good.
It looks, yeah, really good. So see, you got the pulled pork. That's a huge portion. Mac and cheese, granite, pulled pork, green beans.
eat my dessert.
Yeah, have some. So
No,
Forrest
that's
got.
last.
Oh yes, that's last. Good call, Mom. So you guys got authentic moon pies. This is, I believe, your first moon pie. Is that correct?
Yes.
Apparently they're quite famous out here. So moon pies. Oh, looking good. Kelly, got your salad,
Got my salad.
olives, and some dip over there. Cool, yum yum. And then I got what they call the brown sandwich. It's just like I believe maybe brisket on there, and like a little bit of a barbecue sauce. They came with little hush puppies.
The barbecue sauce is sweet and a little bit tart.
Right on. Cool. Like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. And how are the green beans?
Pretty good. They got like a normal taste to them.
Okay, would you choose that again or different side? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, cool.
Does that have bacon on it? Yes.
Yeah, I think it's like.
Ah, that's why it's so good. Now, Cedar, what about your mac and cheese?
Yeah, I would have definitely ordered it again.
It looks super creamy.
Yeah, it is.
All right, let me just give a sample here and see what kind of meat this is. But it's super, got that burnt ends. That's good. It's actually a pulled pork. Yeah, really good. We'll spend some time knocking this out. And tomorrow is our last day in Georgia. Can you believe it? We're heading into Tennessee next.
And Daddy.
Yeah, bud.
And this is a good life.
It is a good life. like that optimistic attitude. Good morning. We are in North Georgia, and this is just some beautiful, beautiful country. And sadly, our time in Georgia comes to an end today, but we do have two more things that we want to do. One of them is right behind the camera here, and that is eat at a North Georgia diner. So Mike's Ella J restaurant. What do you think, guys? Definitely gonna have grits on the menu.
Grits,
I think biscuits, bacon, yeah.
Gravy, maybe.
It's gravy for sure. And pancakes. All right, well, we'll get in there and find out. It's gonna be that authentic Southern comfort breakfast food. And then after breakfast, just down that road is a very special stop that the kids are gonna be pumped about. BIGFOOT Museum. So pretty excited to check it out. But let's start with breakfast, guys. You ready?
Okay, we're ready.
All right, in we go. Thank you, buddy. Our proper country breakfast is served, and shrink the tripod here. It did not disappoint. So look at that thick piece of fried bologna, proper Southern grits, bacon, 2 eggs over easy, pancakes, hash browns. Kelly, biscuits and gravy down there.
Biscuits and gravy, so delicious. There's no sausage in it, so I can dig right in.
Yeah, that's awesome, right? Vegetarian. And Granite, how is your first fried bologna?
It's really good, and it has a nice char on top.
Oh yeah, it looks great.
It's delicious, and it's very salty too.
Oh yeah, yum yum. Cool.
Definitely recommend it.
And Cedar, did they skimp on the blueberries, or is it fully loaded?
It's fully loaded.
Oh, whoa, that is fully loaded. All right, kids, do you know where we are?
Yep.
Where are we?
BIGFOOT Museum.
The BIGFOOT Museum. Cedar,
Yeah?
do you believe in Bigfoot?
Yeah.
Well, good. Granite?
I like the books and shows and movies about them.
All right, well, listen, if you're not convinced, I have a hunch. This place might do it for you. Oh, it already starts out strong. Blue Ridge, Georgia Expedition Bigfoot, the Sasquatch Museum. Yeah, this is great. It already looks good. Nepal flags. Hey, by the way, if you're new to our channel, we have a huge Nepal playlist along with other places in Southeast Asia, so check out those videos as well. But it's always fun to see the Nepalese flags. Sasquatch Cedar. So cool. Okay, guys, I'm already impressed.
I like the music. The
Yes,
surround sound is pretty epic.
It's epic for
Sets the
sure.
tone, for sure.
Y'all watched any movies or TV shows that's got Bigfoot on it yet?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit? You might have to watch Harry and the Hendersons
I was
tonight.
just gonna
That's
say,
my
Harry and the
favorite
Hendersons.
movie. Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
All right, so we are at the Nepal exhibit. Look at that hand. Ooh, found it in Nepal, they say.
Wait, come here. There's a scam.
He laid there for
It's
a
a
second,
truffle
you know,
big-
wondering who the heck did that.
What'd you like about it?
I liked how it had a bunch of interesting facts in, and I do still believe that.
Oh, yeah. Why not, right? I mean,
Yeah.
the earth, the world, full of mysteries.
Yeah.
All right, Granite, what'd you like about that museum?
I just liked all the information and stuff.
That was cool, right?
Or like I like the listening to the audio of the cabin getting attacked.
Oh, yeah.
That was good.
So that museum was really put together well, would you say?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, I liked it. Cal, how about yourself?
I really like the storytelling with the headphones.
Yeah.
Like the real life encounter stories that were creepy.
They were creepy. I mean,
Yeah.
definitely if you're like a non-believer, if you come here, you're gonna definitely leave sort of thinking like,
Oh, next time I go camping, I might question the howling and the sounds I hear at night.
yeah, no kidding. So, well, I hope you enjoyed our Georgia video. I mean, this really brings us to the end.
Yeah.
Up next, we're heading to Tennessee. But Kel, some highlights from Georgia?
Georgia, definitely tubing.
Oh yeah.
Was super fun, and hiking on the Appalachian Trail just because I have a big part in my heart for the Appalachian Trail, so therefore having the kids on the trail with us was huge for me. Also got grits and some biscuits and gravy, which I've been looking forward to.
You can't really beat the southern food. I mean, the boiled peanuts is totally a huge Georgia thing. So we got some of those from a local vendor, that guy. That was a lot of fun.
That was fun.
So, all right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed that playlist. We are, again, driving from Key West, Florida to Prudhoe Bay, Alaska. Do jump on, subscribe, and you can join the journey.
Okay, we'll see you in Tennessee.